Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Irish Jesse, do you want on the list? Hey, Pollyanna. I'm writing it down, Irish Jesse down in case she wants on the list. Let me go through here. Hi, Nancy. Do you have a question, Nancy? Hi, Monet. Hi, Lovely. Okay, put your question in chat, guys, if you have a question. Welcome in, everybody. Let me go back here. Vanilla and Pie, Pollyanna, Mazakine, Andrew, Crazy Polaroid, Brenda, Brandon. Let's see who else we have here. Dukes. I'm going through the list here. Irish Jesse. Let me catch up the chat. Love Light, your question. DV's next action. All right, Pamela. Oh, Pam. Hey, Kim. Aw, thank you, Kim, for sending a star. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Shining. Look, everybody's in here. Hey, Monet. If you want added to the list, let me know. If you have a question, let me know. Oh, wow, Monet. All right. Thank you, Shining. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Vanilla and Pie, for the gold coin. Thank you all so much. Aw, thank you, Kim. Did you want on the list, Kim? I know you do. There's Nancy. Oh, Nancy. You have. Give me 1 second to write Nancy's question down. When and how? All right. Let me catch up the chat. Hey, Sweet Pea. Okay, Sweet Pea, I got you. And Shining and Kim, do you guys want added to the list? Aw, thank you, Mazakine. Thank you so much for that. I'm just now catching up to chat. Don't mind me. I got something to show you guys. Sweet Pea, you just want a general. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I promise. I have you down now. Kim, do you want a general reading or do you have a question? And Shining. I got you down. Oh, somebody's here with me. I don't know who. You're keeping your arms, Kim? That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Nancy. Oh, Pamela. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm catching up, guys. I promise. Hey, TT. Do you want added to the list, TT? I think I'm caught up. So, for those of you guys that are members, I've got a video to show you. It's a very special video. I can't tell you what it is, though, but you'll see it. So, that means I'll probably do a members only live soon before Tuesday. I will probably, I don't know, I might do one after this live. We'll see. If I don't do a members only live after this live, I will do it tomorrow. Because the other channel, there's not a whole lot going on at the moment. Well, there is. How about if I just send it to you, Pollyanna? I think it'd be a lot easier for me if I just send it to you. Give me a second here. Oh. There we go. All right. Yeah, we got a heck of a list here. Hey, Irish Jesse, do you have a question, Irish Jesse, or do you just want a general reading? TT, do you want added to the list? I can add you. I hope you feel better. You guys know I went out. Well, some of you know, not everybody, I guess. Not as big as it was on Sunday. Sunday, I think it was. I had a really big one. Or was it last Thursday? I don't remember. Irish Jesse, I can tell you how you can get that question to me, and I can keep it to myself. Tell Pollyanna, and Pollyanna can send it to me. Because I'd really like to answer it for you. And I understand you don't want to put it in chat. So if you want to give it to Pollyanna, and Pollyanna can send it to me. I need to hook up with you on the same way I connect with Pollyanna. Okay, TT. Shining and Kim, did either one of you have questions, or did you just both want general readings? So I had to go have some tests done yesterday morning. So after we got done with the testing, we went to the mall where the metaphysical shop is. And okay, I got you. How about you, Kim? Do you want just a general reading? Nancy, I can only do one question, so and that's a comment, and well, not a comment, but that's a word. It's got to go. Okay, because I have a long list, Nancy, and so I don't want to. Yeah, when I get. Please do not delete comments. Please do not delete comments in my chat. Kim, did you have a question? I'm waiting for Pollyanna. Hi, Becky Brave. Oh, you're a tarot reader. Nice to meet you there, Becky. I'm waiting to see if Kim has a question or just wants a general reading. And I'm going to show you guys yesterday, like I said, we went out and I did a thing and recorded it. So, members, you guys will get to see that video tomorrow or whenever I go do the members only live. But something else. Hey, Exploited Innocents. Welcome in. Oh, we got a question here. Hang on. Do you want added to the list, Exploited Innocents? I take questions today. If you have one. Good question there, Jesse. I got to figure out how to phrase that. Excellent question. Excellent question. Oh. Okay, Exploited Innocents. Okay. Becky Brave, did you want added to the list before I get started? Well, before I show what I'm going to show, I got something I want to show you guys. If anybody's interested, you can, I believe, contact the store and order them. So you guys know I'm all about helping people. And one of the people I try to help is our friend Metal Clips, who has a shop that makes soap. Metal Clips makes soap. She makes scrubs. She makes all kind of things, and she crochets. So I always show her the samples. I always have my samples sitting here for you guys. And Pollyanna will drop the link for Metal Clips shop if you guys are interested in checking that out. One more thing before I get started on these readings. Yes, she does make best soaps. So we have a metaphysical shop here where I live at. And hey, Metal Clips. And we went into the shop after I did my testing yesterday. And so I want to show you one of the things that we got, because I made a video. I'm going to show the video tomorrow or on the members only live. This is one of the things that I got at the metaphysical shop. What, do you have a question, Becky? Do you have a question? If you do, put it in chat, please. So the store that I got this at, they're the ones that actually have these made. The store's name is right here. Oh, that's blurry. Is it blurry? Can you guys see it? Let me see. Nope, it's not blurry. Okay. All right, that's the name of the shop, and it's in Cheyenne, Wyoming, if you want to look it up. I don't know if I have the phone number in my description. I think I do. But you can get a box that has your astrology sign. It's associated with your astrology sign that they can have. And what's inside of it is it tells you the different crystals that you get with this box. So you get a thank you card, stay healthy, be happy. You get another one that tells you the different things for the sign, like the element, the ruling planets, the symbol, lucky numbers, birthstones, all that. You get that card with it. You get a book that talks about all the zodiac signs and the associated crystals. And then you get, hang on, the came with mine. There's Tiger's Eye. This is green fluorite, red jasper, black obsidian, clear quartz, and the birthstone for January Capricorns is garnet. So I just wanted to show you guys because the members are going to see a video tomorrow. Yes, the store has one of those. I don't know if you guys have seen them or not. They're called Zoltar, where Zoltar tells your fortune. Yes, the store has one of those machines. I wish I would have recorded it, but I didn't. So let me get back here. How will your job interview go? Okay. Pollyanna, I missed it. Did Kim say she wanted a general or did she have a question? Oh, I see. I gotta see what's at. Becky. Yeah, they have one. She has one at the store, and that was the first thing I did when I went in there. I should have had it. I should have recorded it when I did it, but I didn't. But I got a thingy out of it, so I'll read that. Hi, Shateria. All right, I'm going to get started. Okay. If you see her, ask her. Otherwise, I'm just going to put down a general until she says it differently. Let's see. Shateria, do you have a question? Thank you all for being here. Vanilla and Pie, are you here? Okay. And yes, Pollyanna, I ate. You want to know the blessings coming to you in June. Okay, Shateria, I got you. All right. Blessings coming for you in June. Let's see. We've got the Page of Swords. And yes, I hurt my hand yesterday. You'll see why in the video. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Nine of Wands. So what this is telling you, you want to know the blessings coming in June. So I feel like you've been doing things that have been taking up a lot of your energy. You've been using a lot of energy on something, putting a lot of effort into it, possibly trying to get answers, but you've been doing the same thing over and over again, which is the Four of Cups. This is saying the same thing over and over again. The Page of Swords is saying, okay, there's new information. We're going to find the information, find out what it is we need to do differently. And one of those things is to protect your energy and protect yourself from behind. That's what you're doing here with the Nine of Wands. So you're going to protect yourself, but there's some sort of information I feel like you're trying to figure out. And the way that you're going about it is maybe not getting you anywhere. And so you need to rethink perhaps the way that you're going about it. So you need to rethink it. Or it may be that it's something else that you're doing repeatedly, expecting something different to happen, and it's not. You keep getting the same results, and you need to go back to the beginning and rethink what you're doing. Figure out a way to change things up, all while in the meantime protecting your energy. You don't want to waste too much energy on this, whatever it is. You want to protect yourself in the process. I don't feel like it's anything major. I don't have any major arcana cards here to indicate that it's anything serious, but it may be something simple that you're doing. It could involve somebody else, another person, but not necessarily. Okay, vanilla and pie. I feel like there's something, it could be something you're doing or something you're saying, and you're expecting a different result from it. And when you don't get a different result, that's when we have to try to figure out what we're doing wrong. Whether we're saying something wrong or we're doing something wrong. Because the Four of Cups, that's the definition of insanity. Repeating things over and over again, expecting a different result. Okay, vanilla and pie. All right, Pollyanna. You want to know what you got to look forward to? You're very welcome, vanilla and pie. You're very welcome. What have you got to look forward to in June? Oh, as I was saying about those boxes for your astrology sign, I believe you might be able to contact the store and they will ship them. I do believe. If I'm not mistaken, they do ship to people. If you're interested in one of those boxes for your astrology sign. I don't know the price, what it would cost to ship, but have it sent to you, but you get the idea. $28, Brenda. Plus tax, whatever tax is, 28 plus tax. You get 6 crystals, you get an explanation of your astrology sign, or you get an idea about the things revolving around your astrology sign. And then the book actually tells you about all the astrology signs. Somebody's here for me. Somebody's here with me. And I don't know who it is. All right, what's coming for Pollyanna in June? Ah, 9 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. And the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so you know that when I see this particular Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's broken down into the seasons, beginning with the beginning. I would say this is right when the New Year's begins. And so moving through the year, we come halfway through. So halfway through is right around June. Over here, things are moving the way you want them to move in all aspects of your life. Things are going the way you're wanting them to. You feel fulfilled for the most part. I mean, there are some issues. I know you are dealing with some issues. But in June, look, and this is specifically saying at the halfway mark, which to me would be right around June, your wish is going to be fulfilled. So, Pollyanna, whatever you're wishing for, your wish will be fulfilled. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about change. So there's a change coming because the wheel is constantly moving. Just like the year is constantly moving, the Wheel of Fortune is constantly moving. It's a forward movement. You're moving forward, you're moving on. And here at the halfway point, just came out like that, is the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment at the halfway point, at what I would say is the halfway point of the year, which is roughly June. Maybe closer to the end of June might be the halfway point. You're very welcome, Pollyanna. You're very welcome. So whatever you're wishing for, it's coming true, and it's coming true in June. The Wheel of Fortune is pointing it out. There's a change. And remember, it's always a good change when the Wheel of Fortune comes out like this. All right, Mazakine. Are you here, Mazakine? There you are. You just want a general reading? I know the feeling, Brenda. I know the feeling. I've got crystals scattered throughout the house. I know that feeling. Not to mention the ones I'm wearing. because that was something else I'd show you, but I can't take it off because I had to get Mr. Hart to put it on for me. I got a blue lapis lazuli necklace yesterday as well. Meditation. Oh, let's see here. Mazakine. You've got the High Priestess. So I'm going to read the book. I haven't read it in a while. In the pages of a secret book lies the key to your inner look. This insight is a truer gaze, the wisest light to guide your days. So there's the High Priestess. The Seven of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. Hey, go-getter. Do you have a question? Or do you just want a general reading? Okay. And let me do something really, really quick. I've got Ellie on the list in case Ellie pops in. Oh. Usually I get Mr. Hart to do this, but he's outside. So I have left to my own devices to do this. All right, Mazakine. So Pollyanna, if Ellie comes in, she'll be the last one on my list. For today. Because I don't know if I'm going to do a members only live after this or if I'm going to wait till tomorrow. We'll see how I feel when I get done here. All right, Mazakine. So I feel like, what do we got going on here? It looks like you're up against, I don't know, maybe somebody that's pulling your energy away from you. And you might be, I don't know, you could be battling. So you could be very tired. You might be dealing with being very tired here. Oh no, he better not. He'll probably be out there a little bit because he's fixing tires. He had to fix brake lights on the truck and he had to fix tires. So what I'm seeing here is, so I feel like this is something that you are already aware of, but maybe you're not acknowledging it. It's in your subconscious mind, perhaps. It's a gut feeling you have about something. Yeah, he can fry chicken when I'm done, Pollyanna. Now, you guys are going to make me hungry. All right. Sorry, Mazakine. I gotta stop watching chat. That's how I miss things when I don't watch chat. But I need to stop watching chat here. All right. So I feel I feel like you're a generous, caring person. You have good business sense here. But at the same time, I feel like your energy, you're draining yourself of your energy here. This could be, I don't know, you might be seeking out advice concerning, I don't know if you're having some sort of medical issue, perhaps something that is causing you some fatigue, making you feel tired. Could be work. It could be work, and you understand that it's related to work. I feel like it, I feel like this is something work related, possibly draining your energy. You're very focused on work. There may be something in writing that's got you bothered. Somebody may have said something to you at work. There may be something in writing at work that has you bothered, upset. But truthfully, and you already know, perhaps somebody is keeping things from you at work. Perhaps somebody's hiding things from you at work, or I don't know. I just feel like over here, the wands, I feel like you're fighting something, some type of a battle, whether it's at work or something health related or some other aspect of your life that I'm not picking up on. The two things I'm picking up that it could be is either work related or health related. Do you want me to add you to the list, Exploited Innocence? I can. I can just give you you can have a general reading today. Okay, I'll add you. I promise I'm not like that other person. You know, I had to say that. I just don't say the name on here. So, Mazikeen, what I feel is that you're fighting something. I don't know. You might be fighting. Are you fighting a cold? Because that would drain your energy too. So I feel I'm picking up. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I thought he'd be out there a while. He better not start cook. You better not start cooking. So, Mazikeen, I feel like you're fighting something. Fighting a bug, maybe. Like a flu bug or something. And it could be that you're going to go to the doctor, and the doctor will help you out with that. I don't know. You can let me know. What are you doing? Oh, I know what you're doing. Never mind. No, it's not Tank. It's the other one. Tank's outside. I hope everything's okay, Mazikeen. I just feel like there's something you're fighting against. Ah. So the book would be yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I had the same problem, Mazakine. I had the same problem. My doctor, I got a new diagnosis yesterday and wanted to prescribe me one medication or, yeah. And when I looked it up on the formulary, of course, the first one on the list is not on the formulary. I know what you mean. Pollyanna says hi.
Hey, I didn't get lunch.
You better not cook while I'm over here. I'm telling you.
Well, fine, I won't cook while you're over there.
Please don't. You know what that does to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Mazakine, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Hang on, guys. I got to go do something real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. When you gotta go, you gotta go. All right. Oh, have a good day, Mazakine, and you're very welcome. Andrew, are you here, Andrew? Is Andrew here? All right. You want to know what's ahead from now and through August? All right, what's ahead? What's coming up for Andrew between now and August? We have the Magician. We have the Hierophant. Oh, this is something major. Something big. And we have the King of Cups. Oh, Andrew. Andrew, are you, I don't know, are you already married? Or are you getting married? Because what I'm seeing here is the King of Cups. This is somebody that's emotionally well balanced. This is somebody that has a good head on their shoulders. They have a good heart. You're single. So this may be that you may be seeking out some type of a professional. I see you. I don't know. Are you perhaps working towards becoming a professional? Making things happen. I see somebody that's in a professional position, the Hierophant. Somebody, this could be related to your faith. You might be looking for guidance from somebody. Perhaps somebody that you feel you can trust, somebody that's emotionally well balanced, that could be somebody older that you're looking to for guidance. But the thing is, I feel like that whoever this is, the professional, whether it's a spiritual leader helping you out with your faith or somebody else that's giving you some sort of advice or guidance here, I feel like you're going to choose the correct person. The Magician tells me you're going to make the right choice. So I feel like there's somebody there's somebody you are seeking out for spiritual, it could be spiritual guidance, yes. I feel you're seeking somebody out that is emotionally put together when it comes to the spiritual guidance as well. This could be, the Hierophant could represent a spiritual person. And then, of course, the Magician is present here saying that you're going to make the right choice. You have everything you need to be sure that you find the right person that you're looking for to get this advice and guidance from. And as I said, it could be spiritual because the Hierophant can represent faith. So you are seeking spiritual guidance. You're going to find the right person. I feel like, hey, another realm. Welcome in. Yes, you are. You're being guided in the right direction. Yes, you are. Absolutely. And you're the one guiding it with the Magician here. Ah, thank you, another realm. Did you see the crystal box I showed? The astrology sign crystal box? Another Tara? Another realm? Did you see that? I showed it earlier. I have a metaphysical shop. I'm going to show my members. Oh, I know everybody's seen mine, Capricorn. So here's the box for Sagittarius. Here is the name of the store. Thank you, Another Realm. So that's the name of the store, and I do believe she does shipping. You could contact. I think I might have the phone number in my description under the live. I think the phone number may be there. In, like I said in earlier, now his box has different crystals from mine. His has lapis lazuli, citrine, tiger's eye, clear quartz, labradorite, and a black obsidian. The card
is the same.
The book, and then his, of course, it gives you all the information about Sagittarius, and then, of course, the crystals.
And a beautiful gift box.
In a beautiful gift box. When I first moved here, there was no metaphysical shop at all. It was crazy, and I thought about opening one. And next thing I knew, there was one opening. And they've grown so big that now they have 2 shops. All right. Crazy Polaroid. Are you here, Crazy Polaroid? Oh, you do? Another Realm? I just bought necklace yesterday, a lapis lazuli necklace. I've already got a black onyx necklace. Crazy Polaroid, are you here? I've got a black onyx necklace, but I bought yesterday. When we went there, I bought a lapis lazuli, and she has a Zoltar machine there. And she has a geode breaker there. And my members are going to get to watch the video. Oh yeah, I love black onyx. That's my favorite. But also, I'm not wearing my rings. I need to get my rings out and start wearing them again. Oh yeah, I've got a video. I'm gonna be playing it for my members. That's how I got the bruise on the back of my hand yesterday. I'm waiting on Crazy Polaroid to respond. Are you here, Crazy Polaroid? Another Realm, do you have Moldavite? You have any Moldavite? Because that's my other. Yes. I was trying to get an amethyst. When I picked my geode to crack, I was hoping to get an amethyst, but I ended up with a smoky quartz. Well, I don't know where Crazy Polaroid is. I'm not going to wait. Oh, Dukes, they're habit forming. I think there's a members only live. There should be a members only live where I showed all the crystals I have. I'm not wearing my rings. I need to put my rings back on because I have a Moldavite ring. I'm trying to think. No crystal here. Black onyx, blue goldstone, turquoise, black tourmaline. What do I wear on this finger? It's been a while since I wore mine. Oh, okay. All right. Well, crazy Polaroid. I don't know where you're at. Yeah, I think I have one, Dukes. I brought out all my crystals. I've got them all in little bags in a box because I put them in little baggies because I was doing every now and then I'll get a wild hair and I'll do a pick a pile video. I haven't done one of those in a while. Crazy Polaroid. You want to know what Donnell's thoughts on you staying in North Carolina with him instead of leaving on June 3rd? Yeah, another round. This deck is I only use it for my lives. I don't use it for private readings. Yeah, I've done pick-up piles before. I usually use three piles, and I attach a crystal to each pile. It's been a while since I've done one of those. I think I have my pick-up piles are in a playlist. Just about everything I do is in a playlist for the most part. But I only use this deck for the live readings. When I do my private readings, I use a different deck. Now, my crystals is going to be under a members only live, so there are some things that I don't put out in public. The crystals, I talked about. There was something else. I can't remember what all I've talked about. The different runes, because I do rune readings. I'll be using these here when I come up on there's some people here with yes or no questions. I'll be using the runes for that. I don't use tarot for yes or no questions. I do too. This deck is. I haven't left it since I got it. I tried turning some of them reverse. I tried to use them reverse, but just not happy with it because it just feels awkward. And I know they don't have to be read in reverse. All right. Crazy Polaroid wants to know how Donnell's going to feel if Crazy Polaroid stays in North Carolina and doesn't leave on June the 3rd. 4 of Cups. I'm not the greatest at shuffling, but I don't do the devil shuffle either. We got the Temperance card. And we have the 8 of Swords. Crazy Polaroid. Here we have that card, the definition of insanity. Repeating things over and over again, expecting a different result. And it's coming up in your reading. So, Crazy Polaroid, I don't know if it's something you're focused on communication. There's something dealing with the communication between you and Donnell. I feel like it's something you need to explain or you need to talk to Donnell about if you're not already doing it. But here we have this 4 of Cups, the definition of insanity. Yes, I used that title on my other channel. Is repeating things over and over, expecting a different result here. You're expecting that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you're repeating things, and I feel like the things that you're repeating is communication, has to deal with communication. So I feel like there's something that you and Donnell, one, the other, or both of you, either one or the other, or both, are repeating things to each other in a form of communication. You're expecting something different when you do, but you always get the same result. So you might want to focus on what you're saying. You might also want to focus on what Donnell is saying to you, because Donnell might not be saying outright what needs to be said the right way. I'm doing your reading right now, Crazy Polaroid, if you want to back up a little bit. So I feel like you want to know about how he feels or his thoughts. What's his thoughts on you staying in North Carolina with him instead of leaving on June 3rd? And, well, I think it boils down to communication. Communicating with each other. I feel like you're not communicating like you should. I feel like maybe either one or the other is repeating something, or both of you are repeating something, expecting a different outcome, and you're not getting a different outcome. So repeating the same thing over and over. Oh, hello. And who are you? You have a name? Sorry, guys. SIRI just went off on my phone. That's why I was talking to my phone. So I have the spirit here in more ways than one. This is about repeating the same thing over and over again, and I feel like it's in the form of communication with you and Donnell. So perhaps you need to take pause and rethink the communication, either rethink what you're saying or listen more closely to what Donnell is saying. And you'll have your answer. Okay. That was weird. Sorry, guys. But when SIRI comes off, I have to respond. All right. Next up is Brenda. So, Brenda, your question is actually a yes or no. And I'm going to use the runes for that question. All righty. And your question is, should you get another dog for Sir Winston? Well, let's see what we get here. Should Brenda get another dog for Sir Winston, a playmate? Oh, you've got that's a no. This is the Ura's rune, URUZ, and it's in the upside down position, which is a no. So I don't feel now would be a good time. The Ura's rune represents, when it's in the upright position, it represents strength, power, and courage. but this is in the upside down position. So perhaps Sir Winston, it might not be a good idea for Sir Winston. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, that might be why you're getting a no. I feel like maybe that's why you're getting a no, because I feel that, sorry, I'm trying to read comments here. Um it might, he's so used to being there with you and no others being around him. That might not be a good thing for him now. Maybe if he were younger, I'm not saying he's old, but he's not a puppy anymore. And so he's gotten used to being with you and not having any others around. So I feel like maybe that might be why you're being told no. All right. Next up is Brandon. Are you here, Brandon? You're very welcome, Brenda. You're very welcome. All righty. You want to know if you'll get married this lifetime? Will Brandon get married during this lifetime? And that is a no. You're also getting a no. That is the Canaz room. This is the Canaz room. That's actually reverse for this particular room. And if it were in the upright, or if it were like this, it would represent torch, revelation, knowledge, creativity, and inspiration. However, it came out this way, which is a no. So there is, maybe you're not inspired. Maybe that's just not, I mean, it's not cut. That's not something for everybody. Pollyanna, is your intuition off today, Pollyanna? Uh-oh, hang on, guys. You're right. I was muted. Oh, my word. I muted because he came in. He's being mean to me. He brought ice cream in and he's trying to make me pick. Yep, I was muted. I was muted, guys. Sorry. I'm sitting here talking to myself. Yes, Pollyanna, that's what happened yesterday to the back of my hand. Oh, it was me, Dukes. It was me, and you're up next. This is a message from your mom. You're up next, Dukes. Sorry, guys. Are we coming up on Mercury retrograde again? I'm going to have to check my book. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, it's not you, exploited innocence. Sorry. I know how to mute. See, I don't use Restream. I'm not using Restream for this channel. Exploited innocence. Well, I do use Restream on occasion when I'm doing members only lives. But as far as when I'm doing my readings, I never use the other laptop that has Restream on it. I'm always on this laptop. So this laptop takes more time to set up for my lives. And so I forgot about muting myself. No, that happened yesterday when I got my geode. I'm going to show you guys the video in my members only of the geode break. That's what I busted my hand on. You'll see in the video. I'm going to bruise easy because I take a baby aspirin every day. And it just happens. I mean, I bump my hand and oops, there comes a big old nasty bruise. All right. This is for Dukes. This is a message from your mom. Not yet, go-getter. Well, that depends on what you want to know if you missed. You didn't miss your reading, no. All right. You got the Chariot. Oh, well, we already know. We already know. The Chariot. The Ace of Cups. Oh. Oh, you're on blood thinners? Yeah, those will do it too. But I'm on baby aspirin, so. Oh, and here we have the King of Cups. What do we have here? So, we already know the Chariot. We already know what the Chariot's about. You already said it. You already mentioned it. You are traveling. So, this is about you traveling. I feel like there's going to be a range of emotions on this trip. For some reason, I feel there's a range of emotions because we have the ace, which starts the minor arcana cards out, and the other card is the King of Cups. So we're going from the ace to the king. This is starting on one end of the spectrum, the minor arcana cards, and going all the way to the very last card of the minor arcana cards. So in between here is going to be a whole roller coaster. I've got a feeling there's a whole roller coaster of emotions going on here. So without going any further, because we know why you're traveling, everybody please send Dukes out some prayers. Send some Dukes out for send some prayers out. God, I can't talk today. We must be coming up on Mercury retrograde. Please send some prayers out for Dukes and her daughter. I'm asking everybody to please send out prayers. We just want to send prayers. You're going to be, I feel like while you're waiting to take this trip, I just feel like your emotions are going to be on a roller coaster. So just prepare yourself. You're going to be on a roller coaster of emotions, but you are going to make this trip. And we are absolutely sending prayers out to you and to your daughter. But we expect the emotions to come. The emotions are coming. They're going to get higher as you get closer to the time to travel too. We expect to see those emotions. All right, Pamela. Oh, you have a yes or no question as well. All right. Pamela, are you here, Pamela? That's what it is. That's the range of emotions you're having, Dukes. It's not really anything bad other than you're having this range of emotions because you want to be there for your friend, but you want to be there for your daughter as well. Pamela, are you here, Pamela? Yeah, I feel like you need to be there with your daughter, Dukes. I agree. All right, Pamela. Pamela, you wanted to know, is your youngest son Donnie around? Is he near you? Is your youngest son Donnie there? Yes, your youngest son is there with you. This is the Sululu room. This is represents the sun, which represents joy and happiness, strength, energy, health, and success. Your son is there with you. All right. Here we are on Irish Jesse. Where are you at, Irish Jesse? Where are you, Irish Jesse? I'm trying to decide whether I should pull runes for this question. Oh, Irish Jesse, where are you at? Let me see if there's a way I can say this question without saying too much. Uh, all right, I'm going to use the runes for Irish Jesse's question. So we're going to use the runes here because I had to go to my app to look at Pollyanna. I'm going to have to get Irish Jesse's so she can message me too if she wants. So, is the subject in question? Where you at, Irish Jesse? Is the subject in question going to ever be truthful on subjects. Oh, yes. Truthful is coming out. This is a definite yes. So, this is the Dagaz room. This is about a breakthrough and awareness. Oh, the truth is going to come out about some things. Ooh. So the truth is going to come out. Oh, Irish Jesse. The truth about the subject that you asked me about. So that's more than one truth because there was, yeah, we know the question. Apparently they're Pollyanna. You remember how we were talking that sometimes it takes something major to happen in order for people to see the light, so to speak? I have a feeling because this is about a breakthrough and awakening. That tells me that something major may take place to cause the subject to see the errors where they've been wrong and realize that the truth is the only way to go. I'll put it that way. And nobody knows what I'm talking about except Irish Jesse and Pollyanna. Sorry, guys. Yes, there is, but Pollyanna, remember, it's going to take something happening. It's going to take something happening in order for that breakthrough to come through. And something happening is most likely going to be a God forbid moment. Such as the subject tends to speak upon. All right. Well, Nancy, are you here, Nancy? Pollyanna, we can talk about this in Discord. Kim kind of touched on it earlier. If you think about what Kim said, Nancy, are you here? You're up next, Nancy. So you remember what Kim said. I'm not there yet, Shateria. I'm getting there. I'm looking for Nancy right now. There's Nancy. Pollyanna, think about what Kim said. That about something that's taking a long time. Yes, that. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me see. You want so somebody's wife's working with your ex, trying to get you put in jail and violate probation. You want to know when and how. Well, let's look at the how. You're very welcome, Pamela. You're very welcome. I don't know about the when. Let's see what the how is first. Okay, Monica. Okay. How is Brian's wife going to do this? Hi, Nor. Nor my list is closed for today. If you want to come back on Sunday, I'll be back on Sunday with general readings and angel numbers. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a little while. All right, let's see the how. You want to know the how. Is this person going to try to get you violated and put in jail? We have the High Priestess here. Knight of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. All right. So we have somebody that's determined. Somebody's presenting themselves as charming. I see a celebration, some type of a celebration here. This could be, well, we just had a holiday, so the next holiday coming up. Sorry about the... Okay, Meadow Clips. Sorry about Mr. Hart being rude in the background with his burping. I know, Pollyanna, that was rude. I knew you heard it because I heard it.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not mean to offend anybody.
Oh, Lord. I guess it's better up than down. Anyhow. All righty. So, the Knight of Cups. There's somebody here, somebody younger. There's somebody younger that may be presenting to you as being somebody that is charming and tactful. I feel like that's somebody, this could be somebody that's interfering in a gathering. I feel like there's some sort of gathering that's going to take place. But I feel like somebody is maybe somebody that's not invited to the gathering is going to insert themselves and cause problems. And I feel like maybe you may already know who the person is. I feel like the person is not on this list to be at this gathering. This could be a wedding. It could be some other type. It could be a graduation, because we do have graduations coming up. It could be a holiday. We have more than a month away, but we do have the 4th of July coming up eventually. So I see the celebration here. So you're asking how. So it's some sort of gathering, whether it be a wedding, a graduation, a holiday, such as could be Father's Day. I don't know if, Father's Day still coming up. Could be 4th of July. So I feel like somebody is going to interrupt this gathering. I feel like they may not be on the list to be there and may cause a disruption, but I also feel like you already know who it is. Because the high priestess is about being self aware. It's about intuition. It's about what's on your subconscious. It's about that gut feeling you have. So, if you're making any kind of plans for anything such as a wedding, graduation, 4th of July, Father's Day, some sort of big gathering, and you have a list of people, I feel there's somebody that's not on that list that's going to interrupt and try to involve you in it. So, because we know gatherings, major gatherings, tend to take place around Father's Day, graduations, 4th of July. So I'd say between now and the 4th of July, Nancy, Monica, I would say between now and the 4th of July. That's the when. You wanted to know when. I'm saying most likely. It could be later in the year. It could be a different holiday. This could be a different holiday celebration. But if this is something they're wanting to do right rather quickly, then I'm going to say it's going to be maybe by the 4th of July. So think of some event that you're having or you're going to be attending where there's a list of people. Somebody is going to be there that shouldn't be there and start trouble. I feel they're going to start it with you, lure you in. Somebody's going to present themselves initially as being charming and tactful, when in all reality, they're there to cause you the problem. So just know that if there's gatherings, parties planned between now and the 4th of July, and there's a list of who should be there, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Sorry, Mr. Hart tends to keep things real life on here. Thank you, Pollyanna, for dropping those links. All right. Love Light, are you here? Love Light? Are you here, Love Light? So between now and after this live and tomorrow, I'm thinking members only live, and I'm probably going to go live on the other channel as well, because there's some people I'm really disappointed in. Love Light, are you here? Let me get a drink real quick, and then I'm going to do the reading. All right. You want to know what DB's next action is going to be? All right. DB's next action. All right. All right. Love light. DB's next action. My other channel is Dark Knight's Journey. That's where I do commentary reviews with a little bit of sassiness. And guess who I review? Another realm. Guess who I review? Bet you can't guess. Actually, I bet you can. Page of Cups. Thank you, Pollyanna. Guess who gets reviewed on that channel? You guessed it. Eight of Cups. Oh. DB's, you want to know DB's next action? Oh, yeah. I have no filter on that channel. I keep a filter on this one because this is a spiritual channel. So I do maintain a filter on here, and I try to maintain a filter in my chat with blocked words. On that channel, it's anything goes. I do have some blocked words on it, but those words I have blocked are racist or are bigoted words. So, yeah. All right. Love light. You want to know DB's next action? You already know DB's next action. Subconsciously, you know what DB's next action is. I feel like you may be running towards this person. You might be naive in thinking that there's more to the interaction than there really is, because over here, up here, I feel this is DB is focusing on themselves right now and taking that focus away from you. So that perhaps the plan is to, I don't know the situation. I don't know if you're together, if you're wanting to get together with this person, but I feel here you might be a little bit naive in thinking that this person is ready to make some sort of a commitment with you. Whereas here, I feel like this is the person themselves taking time to focus on themselves before they make a commitment to anybody. And I feel like you already know that. Yeah, I make on that channel, I make those lives 18 plus because I know if I don't, YouTube will. All right, Monet, are you here, Monet? Okay, Brenda. All right, this is for Monet. You have a yes or no question. You want to know if your tax return will be coming soon. Will Monet's tax return be coming soon? No. This is the Tiwa's room. So this represents, when it's upright, it represents honor, justice, leadership, and authority. But it's not in the upright position. It's in reverse position, which means that's a no. It's not coming right away. So there is, you feel like that's an injustice. There may be some issues with leadership that's delaying it. There may be some issues with authority that's delaying it. But it says, no, not yet. You're very welcome, Nancy. You're very welcome. Or Monica. Yes, they are, Pollyanna. The runes don't lie for me when it comes to yes or no. And honestly, the Irish Jesse's question, I feel like part of what's going to have to happen is what we were talking about with Kim earlier in Discord. All right, Sweet Pea. Are you here, Sweet Pea? It is shining. I'd tell you what the question was, Irish Jesse's question was, because it's something that would probably interest you to know about. Oh, you were? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sweet Pea, are you here, Sweet Pea? Yeah, Irish Jesse's was, how can I say this? Some kind of karma hitting somebody where it causes them to wake up. That's the best way I can tell you. That's all right, go getter. You can always use the ask button if you wait for the chat replay. Aw, thank you, Dukes. Thank you for that. Thank you for the sunshine. Thank you so much for that. I don't know where Sweet Pea is. Sweet Pea's usually here. I know it's babbling on today. Thank you so much for the sunshine. I greatly appreciate that. Sweet Pea, this reading's for you. This is your general reading. All right, this is for Sweet Pea. All right. We have the Two of Wands. Seven of Wands. Oh, and the Six of Wands. Wow. All right. Oh, no deuce. All right, Sweet Pea. Wow, you've got, these are all fire signs. These are all wands. This is all about your energy. This is all about your feelings. This can also be about your spirituality as well. And what do we have here? 267. So here with the two, it's like you're making plans, perhaps making a decision, waiting on something. You're in the process here of waiting. You're progressing into I don't know. Perhaps you are fighting something off energetically, fighting off some toxic energy, perhaps fighting, battling. I feel there's somebody with toxic energy, negativity coming towards you, and you're fighting with them. And the six, coming back to the six, is a victory. This is about you winning. So I feel this is about somebody that you're dealing with. Could be somebody that you care about, but we all know, we have that one person in our family that can be toxic, at least one. And so this could be somebody in family. I'm not getting a whole lot of information here other than the fact that you are taking the time to make the right decisions and defending yourself against this negativity that's coming at you. And in the process of fighting this negative energy, you become victorious. You win them over. You don't allow this toxic negative energy to take over. You win them over. You win them over with love. I mean, it doesn't always work that way, but I feel like you are fighting here, defending yourself. You're defending yourself. And in defending yourself, in the process of defending yourself, you win. You become victorious. Whether whoever it is you're having to deal with agrees with you or not, you're victorious. You win. I know that's weird, Brenda. That happens here sometimes too. All right. Sweet pea. And we know we can love people from a distance too. Love people from afar. We don't have to be all up in their space to care about them. All right. Kim, are you still here with me, Kim? Are you here, Kim? Kim is up next. Kim for a general reading here. Let's see if Kim's. Oh, Lord, let's see what we get for Kim. Because we know what Kim was thinking about earlier when we were talking to her. Oh, Lord. All right, this is for Kim. All right. Five of Pentacles. Uh, Three of Swords. Queen of Cups. All right. So the queen is technically somebody that's supposed to be supportive, a healer, intuitive. Supposed to be. In this case, you feel like things being said that hurt your heart, things that are being said, let me rephrase that. Things that have been said that hurt your heart, and somebody's here with me. Things that have been said that hurt your heart have you feeling stuck. They have you feeling like your back's against a wall. Like you can't move. There's one aspect of your life that you're having difficulty getting past. And it all revolves around how hurt you feel by the things that somebody has said. And because this was on your mind when we were talking in Discord earlier. That's why it's coming out in your reading. Because I'm pulling the energy that you're dealing with currently. And the energy that I got, and like I said, somebody was just here with me also, confirming that. And we already know. I mean, if you know, you know. I'm not going to say names, but we know that somebody right here, because this represents it could represent their astrology sign, have said things that hurt they have said things that truly hurt your heart. And that's why you feel stuck over here. And there's that person's back with me again, confirming that what I'm saying. But I don't need, I'm thankful that the person is here with me confirming this, but I know it to be true because I've talked to you in Discord, and well, if you know, you know. I'm not going to speak any more on it. We know what this is. It's on your mind. That's the point I'm trying to make here is this is something that's on your mind. It didn't just end when we all left Discord. It's still on your mind. And understandably so. I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, I apologize. Kim knows. All right. Shining. Where you at, Shining? Shining. There you are. Put down the Pop-Tart. Well, the thing is, she wasn't eating the Pop Tarts. She was making them for somebody else. Oh, Lord. All right. This is for Shiny. Oh, almost had a whole bunch of them pop out there for a second. All right. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Judgment card. And we have the Queen of Swords. Pollyanna, I don't know if you're reading my mind right at this moment. I have a feeling you are. What do we have here? The Six of Cups. This is about making sure that things are harmonious, making any necessary adjustments. And that card's hard to see. It's buried under the Judgment card and the Queen of Swords. This is about helping others. This is about being generous. It's about helping others. The Judgment card, that is about a change. And it's about making the decision to change, something awakening. Somebody's here with me. So this is about now keep in mind the Queen of Swords makes decisions not based on emotions and not based on feelings, but based on truth and reality. So speaking up, this is about a change. The Judgment card. See, I'm getting two different things here for you, Shining, because of this card. So this could go one of two ways here. This is about what I'm seeing here without this card. Making the decision to do things the right way. Wanting to make the necessary adjustments, wanting to make the right decisions, making the right decisions here for everyone involved. But for some reason, this one stands out to me. And if you know, you know. And I really don't want that to come into your reading. However, looking at this card on its own, the Judgment card is about a change. It's about something happening. Sometimes life events have to happen for people to change. And I'm not talking about little life events. I'm talking about big life events. And so that's the reason I'm pointing this particular card out. Because I don't think, I feel like I'm getting two different readings here. I feel like this one is specific in for you in making the right decisions without putting any feelings and emotions into it, but also making sure that it's done fairly, it's done the right way. Whereas over here, this is more of not directly on you, indirectly, though, if you know what I'm saying, without saying names. So I feel like this is actually coming up in two parts. This is affecting your personal life, personally, in your day to day life. Whereas I feel like this is outside of this. This is outside of this. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. But we know what this looks like. So this, I feel there's a change coming for that person. And, well, things will get shook up, I guess. We shall see. But for you, it's all about you making the right decisions and not putting your emotions and feelings into it when you make those decisions. You're very welcome, Shining. You're very welcome. All right, Becky. Are you here, Becky? Shateria, there's one ahead of you, and that's Becky. So I need Becky here. All right, Becky, I don't know where you're at. You want to know about your job interview and how it's going to go. Okay, another round. Okay. I don't know if it'll be today or not. We'll see. It depends on how I feel when I get off of here. I have to do a members only live too. Becky, you want to know about the job interview and how it'll go? There's the world card. There is the 8 of Wands. And, wow, this card keeps coming up. There's the 7 of Wands. So, let's start over here with the 8 of Wands. think you are receiving messages in the form of dreams. You've got messages coming into you. These messages could be warnings that you might have to fight for what you want, perhaps. This might be telling you to, in order to complete the job interview, because the world card can represent completion. In order to complete this job interview, you need to fight for what you want. And sometimes you have to do that. But also fight for what is right as well. And so I feel like you're receiving messages in your dreams that you may need to pay attention to. So I would recommend keeping a dream journal next to your bed. And before you get out of bed, write down what you remember. Because once your feet hit the floor, you start to forget. And I feel like the answers, there could be some answers to your question in your dreams. But I also feel that in order to complete the job interview, you may have to fight for what's right and fight for yourself. You're fighting for yourself for this job. But I feel like there may be some help coming in your dreams. Thank you, Pollyanna. Shateria, you're up next. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, this is for Shateria. This is a general reading. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Getting closer to the end. All right. Let's see what Shateria needs to know. Did you listen? Okay. You're very welcome, Becky. You're very welcome. All right. This is for Shateria. Oh, we got the Lover's card. The Page of Cups. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups, let me start with the Lover's card. This is about making a choice when it comes to friendships. There may be a reason, perhaps you have somebody you're connected to as a friend that is childish and acting, that is naive. And you may have to break away from them because of it. Because you need to focus on yourself and what's going on in all aspects of your life. Whereas I feel there's somebody else that's trying to draw your attention And when they do that, they're pulling you away from the important things in your life. So you may have to make a choice when it comes to somebody to walk away from them. That's what the Lover's card is about. This is about having to make that difficult choice. And in this case, I feel like it's somebody that may act like a small child. They may be naive. Perhaps they may be having these big dreams that you don't share with them. And so this may be interfering with your life to where it's time that you step away from this person. You make the choice to step away from this person because they're not acting in your best interest. It's somebody that is perhaps childlike in the way that they act. I'm not saying it's a child. I'm saying it's somebody that is an adult. And we know that there are people out there that can be childlike in the way that they act when they're actually, for lack of a better terms, they could be a narcissist. So this is about walking away from somebody that you don't share the same dreams with, and the way that they're acting is not something that you want to deal with, and it's pulling away from what's important to you in your life. So there's somebody you need to walk away from, step away from. All right, Go Getter. Are you here, Go Getter? This is for Go Getter. This is a general reading. What does Go Getter need to know? Okie dokie. Wow, this card keeps coming out. Holy smokes. 7 of Wands. Queen of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. So this could be about a new emotion, but it also could be about you making the conscious decision, conscious choice to defend somebody. Now, there could be somebody new. This also could represent somebody new that you're meeting. And this could be somebody that you have to defend yourself from. Because this 7 of Wands, this is about defending yourself. Defending your feelings, defending your energy, defending the things that you're passionate about. The Queen of Swords makes decisions And the decisions the Queen of Swords makes is none of those decisions are based on feelings or emotions, which I find is ironic that the Queen of Swords comes up with a Wands card and a Cups card. And so this is about being able to make decisions that are based in reality and do not have any feelings attached, do not have any emotions attached. This is also in regards to, it could be a new person or a new emotion. I feel like it's a new person. I don't know if this is about having to defend your decision to become connected to this person as a friend and having to defend yourself to others. But I feel like here you're defending your feelings about becoming connected as a friend to someone, where you made the decision to do that, and that decision to become friends, connected as friends, was not based on the way that you felt and was not based on any emotions. It was based on what you know. Facts. It's based on facts. And so I feel like maybe you're having to defend yourself towards from other people that might feel like maybe it was a bad decision. Making friends with somebody, a new person. Some people might think it was a bad decision, and you might feel the need to defend yourself and say, look, this speaking out with facts, this is why I'm okay with becoming this new person's friend, because here's the facts that I know. And those facts are not based on feelings, they're not based on emotions, they're based on facts, truth. It's like making a friend. You have to, maybe other people know this person and they don't, maybe other people you're connected to don't see this person the way that you do. And you have to defend yourself, defend your feelings, because you see the person differently than what maybe other people do. That happens sometimes. But decisions are made without emotions and feelings with the Queen of Swords. All right. Exploited innocence. Are you still here? There you are. All right, let's see what we get for exploited innocence. All right. Oh, we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups. All right. So with the Nine of Swords, I feel like you're overthinking something. This could be causing anxiety. A lot of times when we overthink, it causes us to have anxiety. Sometimes we put too much thought into things. Aw, thank you so much for that, go-getter. Thank you for that. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for supporting my channel. Aw, thank you, go-getter, for being a member for 3 months. Thank you so much for that. Aw, thank you for that. So, exploited innocence, I see there's something new here. Something new. You're going to start something new in some part of your life. There's something new coming. I feel like this is something you've been wishing for because you have a wish fulfillment here. But I feel like in the process, you've made this wish for something new. I feel like you've made a wish for something new to happen in some part of your life. When I say some aspect of your life, the pentacles represents this could be your home, your health, your family, your job, your finances. And so it's some part of your life you could be taking up this is just an example. You might be starting a new hobby. And perhaps you're confused because you don't know what it is you want to do. Or maybe you have different choices and you don't know which one to pick. This is just an example of what this could be. But I feel like it's something you've been wishing for because you have a wish fulfillment here. So there's something you're overthinking. You're overthinking it. Something you want to do. Something new you want to start. And it's going to happen. Your wish is going to be fulfilled. Something you're wishing for. But in the process, in the meantime, working up to this wish, working up to this beginning, you're overthinking it. So don't overthink it because your wish is going to be fulfilled. Whether it's finding a new job, a new investment, buying a new car, buying a new house, or renting a new apartment. I'm just giving you ideas. You're very welcome, Exploited Innocence. You're very welcome. Sometimes I can pull out details, but not always. Depends on how the cards fall. Well, I was hoping Ellie would come in. I haven't seen Ellie today. Hope Ellie's doing okay. Let's oh, look at that. Ellie, are you reading my mind? Do you want your regular questions, Ellie? Okay. You must have received that message from my brain because before I even said your name, I was thinking, uh-oh. All right. Ellie, you want a message from mom and dad? I always put you on a list in case you pop in at the end because I always end my list, but I want to make sure that if you want, oh, somebody's here with me. I always put I always put your name on the list in case you do pop in and you do want a reading. Oh, okay. I hope it's not too hot there. All right. Let's see what your mom has to say. Let's see what information your mom has. Oh, that's hot. Oh, Ellie, if it was that hot here, I wouldn't be live. Because if it's 85 on the outside, it's about 105 on the inside here. But even 85 on the outside is too much for me. Oh, what do we have here? We have the Hermit. We have the Hermit card. This is from your mom. Oh my God, that's hot, Ellie. I don't know how you do it. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands. Let's see what is your mom saying here? Aw, Brenda, thank you so much for that. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, I think that's what your mom is trying to tell you here. In fact, I feel like that's what your mom is trying to tell you, that you need to get in out of that heat. Aw, Ellie, thank you for the sun. Thank you for that. Your mom is telling you, please get in out of the heat. And I'm not joking, that she truly is, because this is the Hermit card here in the background. Look at that, the Hermit. You live in the mountains, but it's hot there. Get in out of the heat. You need to get in out of the heat because it's too hot there for you. And she doesn't want you to feel stuck and to get sick again. She seriously is telling you to get in and out of the heat, because the Queen of Wands is somebody that's sincere. This represents somebody that's sincere, somebody that's caring, and we know that she loves and cares about you, but the Wands also represents the fire signs. And when we think of the fire signs, we think of heat, we think of the sun shining down on you, putting all that heat into you. She's telling you, please get in out of the heat and take care of yourself. And she's here with me, agreeing, because she's giving me goosebumps on my legs. Yep. She just doesn't want you to end up where you're not feeling good and get stuck. She doesn't want that to happen to you. So she's telling you to take time. And this is no joke. The Hermit card is right there. The Hermit is all about taking time to yourself. It's about getting in solitude. Solitude would be getting inside the house and out of the heat. Let's see what your dad has to say. This is going to be a message from your dad. And there's the Star card. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. Oh. And there's the Full card. So your dad's message is actually a bit different. Your dad's message is a bit different. So, unfortunately, when I see that card, we know who I think of. Even though that's not her sign, I don't know what the ruling planet is for that sign. But we know what this card looks like. So your dad is telling you, where your mom wants you to take care of yourself, get in out of the heat, protect yourself physically, protect yourself. Your dad's message is about, it is about a new beginning. The full card, this card does represent a new beginning. It does represent a leap of faith. It does represent potential. But, here's that but. I don't think I need to say who I think of when I look at this card when it comes to your particular reading. I mean, I don't think of that person every time I pull this card, but just specifically. And so this is about defending yourself. This is about you being inspired. Your dad wants you to become inspired to try to heal, find some hope, but protect yourself. Protect your energy. That's what your mom wants you to protect yourself and protect your energy because she doesn't want you to become sick. Your mom is literally telling you she does not want you to become sick. Your dad is wanting you to protect yourself. And I feel like it's from perhaps new things coming from the particular person that you know who I think about when I see this card. I hate saying it, but I can't. I mean, when you see it, you can't unsee it. And I mean, because that's who I see when I see that card when I'm doing your particular reading. Now, if I pulled this card, the full card for anybody else other than you, then it would be different. I wish they would leave Ellie alone as well, because it's more than just this person. There's others out there that I will talk about on the other channel that have made statements that I'm very furious about. And so I feel that your dad is letting you know that you need to, your mom wants you to protect yourself physically, your dad mentally. So you need to, and they're both here. I got goosebumps. So, yeah, I think there is. I agree, Ellie. I think there is new information going to come out. I agree with you on that. But I've heard other people's make, I've heard other people make statements that, and they dirty deleted their lives. So, unfortunately, I don't have a copy of it. And they can be thankful for that because I would show it. I heard other people saying things that they should not be saying. In fact, it would probably be considered slander, what they've said. Was it the channel starts with the letter C? And I'm not talking about Cher. I'm talking about somebody else that I talked about previously on the other channel. Okay. So you seen that live and you heard what that person said. When I heard it, I was very angry. In fact, I messaged somebody else. I messaged another creator that was actually in that live and said, "What is this person thinking? I am so sorry that you had to see that and hear that. I didn't want to say anything to you, but now that you're saying that you've seen it, these people are nasty out here. They really are." And the nasty people out here on YouTube, and I'm not just referring to the ones here, I'm also referring to some other ones as well. Their karma is coming, and it's coming in a big way. I can feel it. So, decisions. Do I do a members only live here in about 30 minutes or so, or do I go on the other channel? I don't know. I have to see what other people are doing as well. Exactly, Ellie. I agree. That person, if I go live on Dark Knight's Journey, I really don't have any video to review. It would be mostly just us talking. So I don't know. I've got a video to show you guys about what I did yesterday for the members. This is for my members on my members only live. So I got a video for you guys to see. We'll see. Keep your eye out. I may go live again. I don't know yet. If it's not in about 30 minutes or so, then it'll probably be tomorrow. You didn't by chance happen to screen record that, did you, Ellie? Because if I knew somebody that had a copy of that live, I would definitely review it. And I would definitely call her out. Darn it. If I don't go live this afternoon, because I don't know what's going to happen when I get off of here, if I'm not live again, either for members or the other channel, I'll definitely be live. Tomorrow's Friday, so I can do one on Friday, one on Saturday, maybe, if not today. We'll see. Just keep your eyes out. Yeah, if you can find somebody that has it, I'd gladly appreciate the link for it. I would love to review that on the other channel. I would dearly love to review that on the other channel because that person would get a butt chewing. I'm saying it nicely and politely on this channel, but it won't be so nice and polite on the other channel. I'm with you, Brenda. I'm mad about it too. I'm angry about it too. So if I don't come back today, oh damn, I agree. I'll ask her. I'll ask and see if she has it. I'll see if Gavel has it. I'll see if she'll give it to me. I want to review it. Oh, he might. I don't have him in private message. Um, I'll see if Gavel has it. All right, guys. If you don't see me, I don't know. I probably should go live later today and tomorrow, because I don't know for sure when Six Up's going to go live, and I definitely want to be there for Six Up's live. We all want to be there for that one. So I want to take a minute out. Brenda, thank you for the Cash App. I want to thank Go Getter for the super chat. Thank you for your super chat and your membership for 3 months. And Ellie and some others sent me some little jewels. I want to thank you guys for those as well. Pollyanna, as always, I greatly appreciate you being here and dropping the links for me and keeping track of my list. I greatly appreciate that, Pollyanna. I really do. I send much love and many blessings to everybody. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world we live in, and it's getting crazier every day. We see it here on YouTube. And if you can, try to be kind. And we'll see you back maybe in a little bit. In a little bit, we'll see. Either for members or the other one, depending on if I can get a hold of the copy of that live or not. We'll see. Just keep your bell set, and we'll see you later. I'm going to go eat some ice cream. Have a good evening, everybody.